welcome to Your California Life. I'm your host, Desiree Shepard. In a world filled with challenges, imagine a place where hope reigns supreme and every child battling cancer receives the care they need without their families bearing the burden of bills. I recently had the honor of speaking with one family who kindly shared their story. Take a listen. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is committed to ensuring that every child with cancer and other catastrophic diseases will have access to quality care and treatment no matter where in the world they live. They've made it their mission so that no child is denied treatment based on race, religion, or a family's ability to pay. Today we welcome Landon's family, who will share with us their St. Jude story and how they're keeping Landon's memory alive. Joining us today is Landon's mom, Brianna, his dad, Matt, and sister, Harper. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. So tell us about Landon.
Landon, pretty special kid. He was always just full of spunk and life and the biggest heart of any kid I've ever met.
Sounds like a sweet soul. And what type of cancer was Landon diagnosed with?
He was diagnosed with medulloblastoma, and so that's the most common childhood brain cancer in all children. It's about 400 kids a year in the U.S. and 10,000 kids worldwide.
Tell me about what you as a family did. I mean, when you found out about Landon's diagnosis.
Panicked at first, fell apart.
Yep.
We had to start with surgery immediately the next day. So he had the tumor removed and then just started doing research, talking to whoever we could talk to that might know more.
Could you share a favorite memory that you have of Landon?
The day after his last chemo, we went to a Lakers-Kings game. So he has a sign that says, "Yesterday was my last chemo. Today I meet LeBron." Question mark, right? So we go there, and so we go in the Kings arena.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you can go to watch the teams warm up down here. You can go a little closer, and then you kind of get to the bodyguard at the court.
Right.
He kind of gives Landon the pass. So we're sitting there courtside watching the Lakers warm up right in front of them. Dwight Howard comes, fist bumps him. He was passing the ball to some other players. Dwight's like, here, hold the ball. Landon's bouncing the ball in the court. Didn't meet LeBron that night. But then fast forward to April 7th, 2022, we were gifted Warriors-Lakers tickets. And so here's Landon, front row. There's LeBron James, and it happened, baby.
He burst into tears.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I never thought that would happen. This is the best day of my life.
Yeah.
It was super sweet.
Harper, how would you describe your brother?
Amazing.
Yeah, I like that.
And the best person that I've ever met.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad he was a medic.
How did St. Jude doctors and nurses help you understand what was happening with Landon?
Gosh, they were amazing. Just really sat down with us, took time. That was the biggest thing, is they sit with you in the room. They don't make you feel rushed. We never felt like the doctors are trying to get somewhere else.
If the worst thing ever were to happen to a family, St. Jude is where you'd want to go. There's a level of comfort and the knowledge and just them being straight, and everything she said too.
What does it mean to have the 2024 Sacramento St. Jude Dream Home dedicated to Landon?
Many times when asked things like, what's your biggest dream? If you could have one wish, what would it be? He would say, not just, I wish I didn't have cancer. He would say, I wish that kids didn't get cancer. I wish that no other kids would have to get cancer. And this feels like one pretty big thing in that direction in his name. And so it's just a way of saying, like, hey buddy, we're still working on this.
And there's a hashtag for Landon, Love Like Landon. What does it mean to you for keeping Landon's memory alive?
I have his Facebook page where his story was, and I didn't want that to stop, even though his life was over. His legacy and his spirit isn't gone. And I never had a way of doing that without just being kind of a weird lady walking up to somebody. So I made my little, just a little business card that kind of says Love Like Landon about him, so that I can do little acts of kindness.
Yeah. What would you say to someone who was thinking about supporting St. Jude?
It really is what they say on TV. No family gets a bill, didn't get a bill. I got a summary that said all the things were paid. No actual money. So it's all true.
Thank you, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Landon's family, and you can support St. Jude. You could win this beautiful home built by Woodside Homes located in the Sycamore at Cypress Community in Rancho Cordova, California, valued at an estimated $725,000, and it could be yours for only $100. In just a few months, one lucky ticket buyer will win a brand new house. Today is the last day to be eligible to win the early bird prize, American Airlines Advantage Miles, valued at $5,000, courtesy of American Airlines. Call 800-564-8758 to reserve your ticket right now. You could win a house. You will make a difference in the lives of children with cancer.